I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle.
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely...
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, that will happen.
3 days? So soon? Wait. Well, Paimon gave it a lot of this plan could save countless lives. But all this time, Paimon has been...
That's right. And as long as we win, the Night Kingdom is all in Natlan. So if you want to control...
The most important? Really? Okay, then, alright.
It's less about...
Of course, this... Otherwise, the trap...
Don't worry. I swear on the...
There's no time to lose.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient...
Good luck, you two! Days, huh?
From what I've heard, even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our...
Exactly! We still have a long...
I see. This... I'm also...
Oh! You know...
I just learned, actually. It could be anything, though. Of course, that's...
So that's how you relax. So, if Moika relaxes by... Oh, hello!
There you are. The preparations.
Well, if...
Details,
Hold on. Tell us what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Before the pilgrim.
Ooh,
I knew that would pique your interest. Of course, there's not.
that sounds amazing! Well, the best adventurers know how to plastic. Sounds like...
It's our fault for not telling you. It'll be super fun.
Plus, yes, what? Huh? Huh?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared any. Well, but. Then all of us have.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there some... Ah, I see.
Exactly. Plus,
That, although...
So you'll come?
You don't need to turn... I'll try my best.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
Barbecue...
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry.
No need. I...
But...
Amina, there's been another delivery,
Ugh, you're kidding.
just like the others.
But this and again. Huh? Your hero.
We invited her. She agreed to come.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're
No apology necessary.
well, but
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
you're saying yep. Plus, you basically
Still, we definitely weren't.
yeah, Mika and the Traveler and well,
Besides, with so much.
that's true. Sorry. Oh, speak.
Actually, Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack.
What?
In her final moment, gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to.
We didn't mean to cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea would parties like this were her specialty.
Yeah, that sounds.
So come on, let's get to work. Wait.
Amina, first, invite anyone. If it's a caravan, make it clear in the invitation that, in addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased.
I'll get on it. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But
I don't mind increasing my approach to problem solving.
oh, well, should we take a walk while everyone?
Sounds good.
This box is missing a.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Well, but the.
Oh,
The fight.
Just like a detective, it's tricky work.
because now.
Exactly. So let me know if you.
I'm doing fine for now.
Understood.
Just doing my.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
I went to visit your.
You helped a lot, actually. I've always been grateful. I'll never be able to
Grief is not some. In any case.
yeah,
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my.
Hello, you guys. Sorry for the wait. Hey, did I?
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping? That work is pretty much done. But I've discovered. So I've been compiling.
It's more effective to.
The doctors at the state.
The worst is over, so it should be fun. I'll be in touch with.
Understood, Archon.
wow. That
Well,
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but
so full. What's that? A creature from fun.
oh, it sounds. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness.
That reminds me of my Saurian companion. When there was nothing to. But she was
Wow.
Yeah, I had to sorry. I actually saw. She gave me a. Wait, now that. I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Break. I've never had a dream that felt.
So it
Wait, you've had dreams too?
wasn't just then. Growing up, I never wanted things.
The same thing
Io.
Io's grandpa. I set up a tent. I was so happy in real life.
Traveler?
Still, she told me I felt. Maybe your dreams. It was a dream.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, what about you, Traveler?
You're kidding.
No, of course.
Maybe
It's great. In addition, even after the... But
The shamans of my
Yes.
So, the
It's still unclear. If I can observe your soul, you're thinking of observing the dream. Otherwise,
I also have a fair...
then I'll start. I never knew you could.
Your granny never taught you about in...
No.
All right, we're ready, traveler. Once you... Auroron will...
That's right.
so you just need to take a nap.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he would...
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best part...
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a... But there's still... And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's...
Maybe he found his way to the Night King.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint.
Wait,
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people, it's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient.
maybe it has something to do with...
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence...
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together?
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in...
Let's come back to this later. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Now,
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. Is there a like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points.
in any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask...
I'm not so sure.
All right, let's head back.
Thank you so much
Good luck.
You've got this!
for Natlan.
Thank you.
Yeah, today was great. Well, that...
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna...
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up.
Okay, see you soon.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I need to make sure he...
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
I should also get going. Bye for now, everyone.
Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something.
Hal's not exactly a good party guest. Unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults.
What goes around comes around.
I'm gonna go too. Good luck with your ancient name. Not sure if you all, but I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you.
Well, guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. Yeah! Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together? It's okay. I'm not alone. Still, if you... Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? I was so I slept so well. I've learned so much from you. But I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look at... Alright, let's keep... This is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able... During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. The doctor said Toto, I don't like love is an extreme... Now I finally understand what he... It's alright. The fact that I was born in... I've always wanted... And now... Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. Is something... She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Ayo. Oh, right. Yeah, Io's parent, the whole family was really. Maybe he thinks his Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. Nope.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind...
Huh? What?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from It can cause hallucination.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to.
It's hard to...
It's possible.
Yeah, that...
Okay. But just a small amount.
Yeah, that...
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. Thank you so much, you two. You helped. Could you share some of that
Of course.
You know, but the battle, it makes the things we love even more precious. So, actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so...
Really? Thank you. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit,
We wouldn't want to let's see how things...
Totally up to you. You're always welcome.
When you think about it, our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and that's true. We'll just have... Alright, time to go check on our...
Oh, it's you two. The party. Of course. Shilonen is. Your name is a special. I told she. I was just teasing.
Sounds like she...
Yeah. It's.
Wait. Should we go make some for her then?
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. Besides. Well, anyway, I have something more.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means
A light to guide us through the darkness.
Amazing. Does this name...
Of course, but that'll once you return triumphant from the battle. I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon.
It all came down to the Lord.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I.
Okay.
Your name was successfully forged. We need to make sure the name has accepted you and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before.
So you're saying, well, when it comes to some...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to
Last time you was just leave it to me. I'm up.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed.
If forging an ancient name consumed the Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that...
No need to make.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite...
Barbecue.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You...
But the closer we get to the final battle, the more work and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing. I believe.
All right, I'm ready. Oh.
No, not at all.
Yes, that's right. So I. All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh, yeah.
That
That's exactly. You're resistant. If either of us notices something off, that don't worry, I'll. Shilonen?
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection, your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like... It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Oh, this way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed...
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding.
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, once a soul
Please, take me back. I cannot.
So the connection we established to the night.
Yes. The travel. Some of these.
So they've always.
We can try. That's exactly. He has a room, but most of.
So you're saying.
That's right. That has to be true loneliness.
Yeah, we should. Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me.
Enough of that. What?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Cannon?
It's okay. Back then, I scouted the location and direct those with grapple, but people needed him. Thank you, but the battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I want. And anyway, but the Night Kingdom...
Even though you're...
I'm sorry.
I know. I get it.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom? Thank you. If I may.
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Thank you. People like you. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Home? Here? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there. Home.
We're sorry.
She's...
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom...
I fought.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are...
Why? Does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute. I'm so... Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Seat Lolly.
See, what a dazzling. Just.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted.
I know. But it's too late.
Oh no!
Their soul.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls. Well, it all makes.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last?
From what Kachina, but now that he.
Kachina's taken me, but whenever.
That's amazing! Io can find him still.
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What?
They don't want to go.
I know you. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear and.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side.
I don't.
What they?
Yes. They will go, but that is their choice. For the next few days.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from. Once all traces of.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead.
What dream?
Oh yeah, but it's although it wouldn't be the.
Even in theory, that means Conry and Soul.
Well, anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel.
I just.
Hey, don't apologize.
I guess you're right.
It's just another traveler. Before you set off, and then the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided.
The day of the final battle is here. You can do it, traveler.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on—
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonan specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first—
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon. As you can see, with this name, the Wyab entrust to him a monument to Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years.
Ever since the invasion, for generations we have lived on this land. Following in the foot, we all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, this glory— Our suffering will not— for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland. We will claim victory!
No one fights—
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind, so once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends— True, come find me when you're ready to set off.
information came to me in a dream, and I shared it with the spirits. Bless your.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to... I disagree. The land of Natlan...
Natlan is also a land. I live longer than humans. And in all that time, the dead draw in life and death. We all leave marks on this. Yes. I'll wait for your safer...
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we all...
War is a heavy burden. And still, long-awaited peace is... It's taken a lot to get to this point.
At the end of the earth lies the primal...
True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It culminates little but Natlan's history goes back thousands of years. Just like the Pyro Archon's concept of time. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. Actually, once the war is over, come visit us in the collective of...
That's right.
Veressa and I will show you all our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium.
The abyss is powerful.
Go now. And for...
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy,
The name of Turnfire teaches us that everything we're all counting on.
During the Turnfire recently, he believed from the first
We will answer to the fire for and
Although we decide we would get over it.
that's the nicest.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery.
I love the hot springs. I can't get enough of them. I want to go today. Just thinking about spending time there with you and all our friends makes me so happy. So, after the battle, let's go there.
Yes!
Are you ready, traveler? All right. I'm sure you remember our final enemy. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. All of Natlan. No one fight.
Malika already left, so you should get... Paimon still remember... Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. Always. You're not in this alone.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines! Everything feels familiar.
Light it up! Yeah. Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But...
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once...
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage. I knew it. Oh, I really wanted to help you. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... oh.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made...
Yes. And your architecture manual as well.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed everything I wrote that... Oh well, but I didn't have time. You never took time.
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. In the end, the method you used to transcend... You sent your...
I know that.
All right.
I believe in you, for now.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Up and away!
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Overruled.
Butterfly!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see the square makes it pop. It pains me not be. Mualani will...
It's you! I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now...
More importantly, it's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been...
I'll take care of Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back. Reckoning. That was amazing. Judging...
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, the shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. So you're him, but also not him? That's right. What you see is the me from the story. It was in fragmented memories of my life. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient.
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required. That is what the glory of Conria means to me. I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will understand. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new...
Go now. For Natlan. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the— Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. All those years of worrying. But better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older sister's job. All right, I would say our nation's future— Go now, Trav.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
If you so yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within!
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return. Failure. 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 Failure.
Traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders. And so this cycle continued, time after time. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with
purify the totem poles.
His soul is noble and pure. Hero is just his starting point. Phew.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain? No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with him and see the world beyond the sky.
Wherever he calls home, surely that land is a place of freedom and warmth.
You toil in vain, and your blood...
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire his wisdom. How he always lives in the moment.
Being his friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you fool!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward. Because that's what it means to be best friends.
There's a faster way. Hop on!
No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. The same goes for the pyro. Oh, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your
That means there's officially... You won! You actually... Paimon knew you could do it!
You did it again, Traveler. Your strength is remarkable. And now, Natlan is finally free from... Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to...
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will... I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job. The Lord of the Night was right to place...
You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me.
I don't... If something like that really did happen, I'd come for you too. Couldn't have said it...
Bravery aside, I try not to act...
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process.
To think that you heard them, though. Hey, what's in being your friend?
Things are looking lively over here. Great. The preparations...
Celebration?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can...
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in...
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution, let's head to the center of the stadium and I'll announce...
Cool! Then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the... Wait, camera! This calls for a camera!
Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. His ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will... We fought for a singular purpose. Peace. The funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. But in the meantime, and show him the warmth and...
Yeah!
Go on. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care...
Okay, we'll look forward to...
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept...
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving...
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even...
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors in Natlan. May your flame forever burn, pure and bright.
With us by your side, you'll never... Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great hero!
Could you look this way for a sec?
Quick, take a picture. We can turn it.
As the sun shines down on our nation.
Great hero, could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you, and you don't mind indulging them for a little bit?
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction, so head to the next.
Over here! Over here!
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, Huh? We can't keep our great hero here forever.
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natland. All right, There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too. Woohoo!
It's the great hero. Quick, get ready.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please.
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. Thank you for taking the time to sign those up.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story, usually. No.
Oh, but, what are they?
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got a...
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natland's ley lines!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legend.
Tumaini! Tumaini!
Look over. Look! They're dancing!
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come to...
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? All right!
Not bad! You're a natural!
Let's hear it for our hero!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends!
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the Woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one! You deserve it, of course.
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
See, Molly!
Never mind that. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you... But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want... Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about
What? Didn't you defeat the...
No. The disaster is over. That's why I came to find you. Where is Mawika right now?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty...
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. And I'm not The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is to...
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get... Mawika has accepted her death, remember? She must think the outcome of her death. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule, that means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where...
According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades. An extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands...
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before! Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the...
It's very likely. After...
Alright, then let's head over right...
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Teyvat.
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no...
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Prince, Mawika, as the price for using my power, and with you, the war that your nation...
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for... 500... No. For the entire... We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its... But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan... We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one.
So...
Yes. My plan is to once again place 500 years ago. I gave my life for the chance to be a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now...
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires... The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan... This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive...
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but in my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child, yes. The situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice, even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no... The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must...
But what about you, Malika? Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very... Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand... Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done.
Wait. This...
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries...
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have... But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And you created this new future. And you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should... But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my...
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls. And after encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese.
And you want to...
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night...
He expressed this to me, and the captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality.
I now understand.
Then, bear witness to my result. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality left unresolved. That paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, Release from the mortal coil is...
Even so, please, pass. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony, but I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose, but at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts, he fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that, in the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But...
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the...
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then... But for now, let us pay our final respects to this... To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war, after countless partings and farewells. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is... Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, with the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on... I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening and although our battle scars will fade. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this. The land we love has not been destroyed. I will forever. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope... and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Hey! Is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their... This struggle has caused us profound pain. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered. And even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to... It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of those who grew alongside Sun, those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire. The fallen are never truly lost to us. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of their deeds immortalized in our memory, this epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Sori. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his... We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of... But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. Our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? A direct conflict with the Fatui is, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the seven element Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the Heavenly Principles, and it's only with their if the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventure. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, as we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Story! I want to hear a story! Come on!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat. All right. You can be the first audience for now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun!
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are three great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the... Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super strong. Tell him.
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body. His goal was to give them a home. The third hero is none other. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins. Under his guide. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone got Hermione became known by in the begin until someone only then. Anyway, the dust has now the traveler fought for life, and our Archon Mawika created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you.
I loved it! Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Hermione today, okay?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.
Thank you for coming.
festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's up.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine!
In general, yes.
But...
Feel free to take
a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom.
You're a bit tired.
Stargate.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a...
Oh, you're leaving?
No, it's okay. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it?
Never mind.
Huh?
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back! Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mon's... So, is this what you meant by a...
This is just one...
Oh, it's the honorary...
Is some...
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been... I started sleepwalking out of nowhere.
You should see a doc...
I did, but all the Yeah. Is it? Sorry, this is for me to figure...
Huh. Is it something in the...
It appears Miss... Oh...
Wait, but...
That's what I thought, too.
Is that Captain Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before? Oh, no. Of course not.
Good question.
So, if I had to but then I saw you...
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all.
So...
Ah, Kaya. You found them. Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed!
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor.
That's right. Master Gene...
A trial? But this is Mondstadt. Which means it's a serious one. Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. Albedo is the one on trial? that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works?
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand, Beatrice.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried before he left. It seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Not yet.
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise...
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence? It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge.
Second charge?
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the...
Wait, that's...
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence? Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the... These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time? Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library... I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of luck, the mystery of human birth, is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we...
Is that in reference...
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data, just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations. Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No!
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the
did you...
No, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Effendi...
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animal... That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself? Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
So, you know too, Venti? That's...
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something...
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard? If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know. Paimon remembers... So, this thing...
You wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Hey, Jean! But...
Wait, Captain Kaya! Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Right back at... Alright, let's see what we can find. Wow, these books are so... Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk. The name of the project is blotted out in ink. Huh. What does this mean? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found. Oh, Vent is calling! Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that... we should. And if he really is the culprit, maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's my?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We're here on Jean.
Ah, I see. I'll.
Hold on.
Oh,
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have.
Oh,
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Only in the grip of winter do people truly appreciate the warmth of flames.
We should be getting close. Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground? Yeah, but... What's wrong? Yeah, not when... Of course! We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals, the medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court. Is it reasonable to assume this Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get... I thought it might be nice to, chat. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear, and I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been... I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do.
Yeah. The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed...
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in...
Wait, does she mean...
We have witnesses and physical evidence. Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that... So, what? You're just going to bombard... That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo. Then, there must also have been a questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the that fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly planned.
What?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crime.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, if the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people. You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind!
It's one thing to look similar, but what's going on? I don't want to.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to kill. What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in.
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too. I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But you're in person. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me. That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the— How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember—
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented. You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet—
No,
The scar is right here. Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it... Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your— Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey! They're shielding you!
There are others trying to get in! Must be more people and...
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Hey, Ben! What's with the... So, these two know the other's identity then? Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies? What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the victims? Wait, so... what do we do? We can't go around hurting innocent... Wind currents? Paimon's never seen...
All good. We have enough manpower to provide... Requesting assistance at the... Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long distance away... No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide. Huh?
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Retribution!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
This?
They're over there! Dilu Kara! What? We can't be here because we care? So what's this? Aw, that's so sweet. Let's dance.
Thank you so much. Things are still... Don't worry, Miss Bar. Of course.
Precision strike!
Go, Baron Punch!
Engaging! Now's our chance! Neutralizing threats. Let's keep going, team.
Go, go, Baron Bite!
Final warning.
All units are now in position.
Hertha!
What?
Well, after you up and disappear, and then...
Yeah, for sure. She's someone.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't...
When did that happen?
Over 6.
Whoa, so. But how did the.
There's an inform.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart. Yeah, think. Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Lupical, it's you. Burst forth. Coming to be.
Blitz.
It happened a lot before? Huh.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of—
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose.
Wait! Something's coming this way!
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Shut her! Eye for an eye! Those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated. Will be mine. I condemn you! Albedo, you... Camping. Ah, right. Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
We're back!
Amber?
Oh.
Oh, Good. No problems.